Hi Jim, Dumbarton come to Capel on Saturday. Can I get your thoughts heading into the match, please?
Yeah, again, we're looking forward to the game. Dumbarton played very well last week against St Mirren. I know St Mirren won the match, but Dumbarton did very well in the game, and I think they were a bit unlucky not to take something from it. So I'm sure the players will come to Capel with a bit of confidence. But we had a terrific result up at Brecon. I was really delighted with that. I think it was a game we controlled, from start to finish. And I think it just needed that little bit of composure, and we need a little break because it wasn't the cleanest hit from Andy Murdoch. But I think overall, it was a thoroughly deserved 3 points, and hopefully the players will take confidence in that.
Stevie Aitken's somebody you've always said you admired the job he's done at Dumbarton.
Yeah, Stevie's done an outstanding job at St Mirren and Dumbarton. I've said this many times. I'm surprised that he hasn't the opportunity yet to go full time. I think that will come. He recruits really well. He loses players, 5-6 players every year, but he always seems to recruit. And again, he's done it really well this time around as well. So they're always a highly competitive, organised side. They've got a bit more threat, I think, this year as well, going forward from the wide areas, and also with Matt Stewart, Christian Nadi, they've got experience up front as well. So they know the game, and they'll certainly make it a difficult match for us.
The Brecon game last week was the last game of the first quarter. Can we get your thoughts on the first quarter when you look back on it, Jim?
I think it's been a mixed batch, really. I think there's been 3 or 4 games where I think we've played very well, and particularly in spells in those games I think if you look at those games, they're generally been games where teams have came at us, and the game's been more open, and I think we've managed to find a little bit more space and been a little bit more free flowing in the games where teams have sat behind the ball against us and condensed the space. Then we've struggled a little bit for moving the ball quick enough and maybe just having that patience and composure. So there's things to learn, things to improve on, but I think it's been it's been okay. I think considering the fact we've not been at our best, there's a few players still, as I said to you, looking to find top form. But hopefully the first series of games will give them that information that they need, both individually and also from the opposition as well.
You described it as decent to me, and that was the word you used for the first quarter. Is that how you?
Yes, I'm saying to you, I think it's been decent. I think that as I mentioned, it's not been as consistent as we would have liked in terms of performances, but I think there are reasons. I mean, obviously, as I said before, some of the teams have started very well, notably Livingston, Dunfermline, and St Mirren. They've all started very well, been the most consistent sides. And Dundee United, I think, are starting to find their form, even though they lost last week. So there's been a lot of tough games, but from our point of view, as I said, I think some of our players has missed key moments, and for instance, Thomas Aware missed all pre-season. Gary Oliver, I think, missed about 5 weeks with a viral complaint. Ross Forbes, has an ankle injury, and he's played with for a few weeks, and things like that. I don't think have been great for us in terms of just getting that rhythm in the team. But the attitude of the players has always been there. The commitment's been there. We're still a difficult side to play against, even when we've not been at our best. And if we can just add that wee bit of flair and creativity, then I still think there's a fair bit of improvement to come.
Is that the area you've identified for improvement maybe going into the second quarter?
Well, that's what we're going to try and do. We always try and do that. You're always just trying to improve, and particularly in the final third, it's always the case. There's been games where we've worked really hard and we've gave every bit as much as the opposition, but we haven't been ruthless enough, and I think that's something that we just keep emphasising. But that's the hardest part of the game. You can be organised, you can work hard, but it's those final moments that make the difference between picking up no points and picking up 3 points.
Can I get some team news, Jim, please, for Saturday's game?
Yeah, Conor McManus is still struggling with the calf strain. He missed last week's game. Michael Tidser picked up a groin strain in the groin area, really. We're going to get a scan for Michael and have a little look at it. We're not sure yet. We'll have to wait on the results of that. Obviously, the equal day is still out. Everyone else seems to be okay.
Does that mean Michael will miss Saturday? Is that?
Well, he's doubtful, that's for sure, but we don't know yet, as I say, until we get the results back. But he's certainly feeling it at the moment.
Excellent, Jim. Thank you very much for your time. Good luck on Saturday.
Right, thanks very much.